between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan. Splashing through the sandbar, talking by the campfire. It's the simple things in life, like when and where. We didn't have no.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, KJ here, and I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the NWL's presentation of SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a huge night of action, huge card we have for you. I am so excited to bring it to you. SummerSlam is the biggest event of the summer, an extravaganza, second only to WrestleMania in my opinion, and we are going to bring a huge night of action to you. I hope you enjoy it. First off, I would like to thank Kid Rock for his song All Summer Long. It is the official theme song of SummerSlam, as you can hear. And let me run down a little bit of the card for you right now. Of course, the main event of the night, last match, Chaz Parker challenges Cowboy Keith for the NWL Championship. He won an opportunity to face him in a fatal four-way match, has said that he will walk out the champion. However, Keith has looked extremely strong in the last couple weeks, beating all challengers that have come at him. And with Vincent Andolini waiting in the wing for the winner of these guys, it depends. If one of them is beaten down enough, he may cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase tonight and become the new champion. Also, another championship match, the Intercontinental title. Carnage has been on a path of destruction, taking out Dolph Ziggler and Edge on his way to Spiderman. Spiderman has said that he will put down Carnage, he will stop the devastation that he is causing. However, Carnage is looking to take out either Spider-Man or win the title. We really don't know what his motives are. It is going to be an epic match between these two tonight. Stick around for that one. But however, our first match of the night is right now. It is Rey Mysterio versus Christian Torres. Let's go ahead and get the action started. So here we go, first match of the night, Rey Mysterio versus Christian Torres. These two have been feuding over the last couple weeks. Torres had not won a match here in the NWL for over 2 months' time. Eventually, it boiled over after losing to Rey Mysterio. He delivered a low blow. Tensions ran high with him. He just had enough. The following week, then, he faced off against Mysterio and won via countout, delivering an F5 to Rey Mysterio on the outside of the ring. Mysterio wasn't able to answer the 10 count, and Torres picked up the victory. This is now, of course, their third match. Torres looking to win via pinfall or submission like a true wrestler, hopefully, tonight. Mysterio says that he will show him some honor after he has dishonored him the past couple meetings. So let's go ahead and take a look at the action in the ring. Kind of conflicting styles tonight. Rey Mysterio very fast. As we see, he's already taken a pin, but it only was one. He's a very fast, high flyer and everything. He has recently been going after the legs of Christian Torres. We'll have to see if he continues that strategy or if that will become a factor. As yes, it looks like he is continuing to go right after those legs. Torres, meanwhile, has a very amateur wrestling background. Uses a lot of takedowns and moves that you would see an amateur wrestler using. As you can see right there, a belly-to-belly takedown. Great form by him. He has all of the tools. I have said this many times. He has all the tools to be very successful in the NWL. He just has not been able to put all those together and get a victory cleanly on a competitor. Looking to change that here at the CPV. So Mysterio gains control of the arm. Torres trying to shake it out a little bit as Mysterio again going back after the legs, mainly the thigh and knee region right now. Take out the base of Christian Torres and he may lose some of his strength. Can't really perform a lot of those amateur throws and everything if your legs are hurting you. Also can't be as athletic as once again Mysterio slamming the knee onto the mat. Mysterio, as you saw there with an arm drag, tries to grab a hold of him, but Torres gets out with some elbows. Mysterio now takes him down and delivers a knee right to the back of Torres. Grabs the leg again and slams it down once again. As the knee region right now is taking a beating on Torres. Beautiful bulldog there by Mysterio, as it looked like Torres was going to catch him and cost him. But Mysterio always able to find a way out of those tight situations. Beautiful DDT there. As it looks like his opponents are always going to just like overpower him, but Mysterio just finds subtle little ways to just reverse a move and then just take out his opponents. It is just so much fun to watch this guy work in the ring. As the action has spilled now outside of the ring, Torres being thrown into the barricade, and Mysterio now laying punches in right by the fans. Some people getting up close and personal with the wrestlers tonight. Torres delivering a couple punches, grabs Mysterio but lets him go as the count's up to 5. Torres back in, and Mysterio back in by 6. Torres taking down Mysterio once again. That amateur wrestling coming into play here, as now he delivers some straight punches right to Mysterio. Nice axe handle takes Mysterio down, and Torres starting to gain some momentum here. As he goes after the leg of Mysterio, here's a pin, 2, and Mysterio kicks out. Torres grabs Mysterio, belly to belly suplex there as Mysterio is down. This could be bad. Torres takes him, suplexes him, pin, but Mysterio able to get out just at 1. Torres grabs Mysterio, throws him again, and now he wants Mysterio up. Mysterio has lost a little bit of momentum here. Torres looking to take control of this match. Picks him up, hanging him up there. Brainbuster. We have not seen a brainbuster by Torres, but he's delivered one to Mysterio, who kicks out at 2.5. Nearly didn't get out of that one, but Mysterio showing his heart and showing his resiliency in this match right now. Takes Torres, gets him in a pin, but only 2 count for Rey Mysterio. Throws Torres into the turnbuckle. Lifts him up onto the top. Going up there himself, punch him in the face. This could be big. This could be bad news for one of these superstars. Suplex! It's a suplex by Rey Mysterio on Christian Torres. Beautiful one there. It's Mysterio now with a standing moonsault. Torres is not in good shape right now as Mysterio has regained control of this match. Beautiful pin there. 1, 2. No! Torres kicks out at 2.5. As he is able to withstand the onslaught right now of Mysterio. He lifts him up. Mysterio getting out of it and slamming Torres down on his own knee. Torres undeterred by it, laying in more punches to Mysterio's face and chest right now. Nice little drop kick by Mysterio and spinning takedown. Torres a little bit woozy right now as Mysterio throws him over the ropes and kicks him down as he falls once again to the outside. Mysterio is feeling it. Torres gets back up onto the apron. Mysterio trying to go after him a little bit there, does. And Torres lines a punch in before getting back into the ring. Grabs Mysterio. Belly to belly suplex once again. He used that move earlier in the match. Torres now lifts up Mysterio. Look at that raw strength and power there. That's pretty much lifting Mysterio's dead weight over his shoulders. Got him up in a brainbuster. A second brainbuster, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Christian Torres has pinned Rey Mysterio. In a hard-fought battle by both competitors. Mysterio gave it his all. Looked to be in control at certain points, but Torres able to stay with it, use his amateur style, use his raw strength, and in the end gets a pinfall victory on Rey Mysterio. His first pinfall victory in the NWL, and this is a big one for him at SummerSlam. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first of our 3 title matches of the night. The NWL Tag Team Championships are on the line as Legacy's Cody Rhodes and Ted Dibiase defend them against Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa. This match, of course, coming after the Oompa Loompa beat Cody Rhodes this past Wednesday, gained his team a chance at the titles. Will Legacy be able to defend them successfully? They've had a great track record when they have the titles on the line. However, Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa are hungry challengers looking for a chance to hold them. Let's go ahead and get this match started. So the NWL Tag Team Championships, as I said, are on the line in this match. Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa versus Legacy's Cody Rhodes and Ted Dibiase. Wonka and Dibiase are starting this match off right now. This has been coming for quite a while. About a month and a half ago, Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa beat Legacy in a non-title tag team match. Since then, they've faced each other, all of them, in singles action. Ted Dibiase here actually beat Wonka and the Oompa Loompa in his singles matches. However, his teammate Cody Rhodes lost to both Wonka and the Oompa Loompa, which kind of balanced it out and meant that they got a chance at the title tonight. So as you can see, Ted Dibiase starting off with a fury right now as he throws through Wonka out of the ring and then attack the Oompa Loompa. Wonka, though, able to put up a little bit of offense right now as he grabs him and suplexes him down. I've said it before, Ted Dibiase and Cody Rhodes is a very good tag team. You know, singly, they're not always the best. They will lose matches and everything, but whenever they team up, they seem to just click with each other, like, just perfectly. And when the titles are on the line especially, they are on the top of their game. They've defended them about twice right now, I believe. Against Batista and Orton twice. Evolution, they were able to beat them to win it, and then beat them one other time. And both times it was a very impressive match. And both times Cody Rhodes and Ted Dibiase had a lot of energy, a lot of fire. As you should when you are in a title match. Right now, Willy Wonka had a submission on Cody Rhodes. However, he gets a drop kick to the face, which kind of stops him for a moment here. As Rhodes suplexes Wonka, but he gets out of the follow-up maneuver. Grabs Rhodes, kick to the gut. And now a drop kick right to the side of the face. Cody Rhodes checking himself out, making sure he's okay there. Wonka locks in a submission, but Cody is close enough to the ropes and gets there to cause the break. Rhodes, a nice drop kick there in the corner. So you gotta start wondering if Cody Rhodes is looking to prove more in this match than Ted Dibiase is. I mean, I know that they're tag team champs and they want to defend their championships and, you know, keep them on them, but you gotta think that Cody Rhodes has to be a little prideful in this match, especially after losing to Willy Wonka and then to the Oompa Loompa. He kind of cost his team. If he wouldn't have lost to the Oompa Loompa this past Wednesday, they wouldn't be there defending their titles right now. As Rhodes goes for a pin, but way too close to the corner, and the Oompa Loompa comes in to break it up. As I said, Rhodes kind of cost his team a little bit this match. Made him face off against Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa by losing. Beautiful single arm takedown there. And I believe, if you look back, I think Ted Dibiase has gotten the pin for his team the last two times their team defended the titles. So I believe it has been Ted Dibiase that's kind of been the difference factor for them. He's kind of shown a little bit more energy, a little bit more fire whenever they're competing. And I believe he got the pin the last two times they defended. So you gotta think Cody Rhodes needs to get the pin, needs to have a real good showing tonight. Especially if he wants his team to come out on top. As Wonka is able to get the tag, and the fresh Oompa Loompa is now in the match. It's good news as Wonka needs a breather. He got beat down pretty bad by both Dibiase and Rhodes. Cody Rhodes able to kick out at 2 on a pin attempt by the Oompa Loompa, who takes him down afterwards. Grabs the little guy, throws him into the corner. Picks him up and slams his head down right onto the turnbuckle there. As I've said before with the Oompa Loompa, he's a very impressive little guy. He stands only about 5'5", 5'4". He's real small, but he's strong. You know, you would underestimate him. You know, I believe he may be stronger than even Rey Mysterio. He can lift these guys up and just slam them down if he needs to. You see, kids? And people always say, you know, you gotta eat your vegetables and everything, but this little Oompa Loompa works in the chocolate factory, man. You can't discount the fact that chocolate's gotta have some type of effect on it. Either that or carrots, I'm assuming, because he kind of looks like a carrot. No offense against carrots or the Oompa Loompa, but, you know, look at him. He's kind of like a carrot. Dibiase hits a swinging neck breaker there as he comes in, and he is right now controlling this match against the Oompa Loompa. This is the only time that the Oompa Loompa sometimes isn't in control, when he's up against a much bigger opponent. Someone like Ted Dibiase or some big powerhouse guy. He really is not able to get going against them. Someone a little bit smaller, a little bit lankier, you know, someone like Cody Rhodes, he has had success with, but against Dibiase, I don't hold much hope. Side Russian leg sweep by Dibiase. And now it drops an elbow right to the chest. Throws the Oompa Loompa into his corner. And tags in Cody Rhodes. Right now, Legacy is doing a very good job tagging in and out and keeping their opponents from tagging in and out. They kept Wonka from tagging in until he was beat down pretty badly and really needed to tag. And so far, they are doing the same thing right now with the Oompa Loompa, keeping him from his corner, keeping him from his teammate. While they, on the other hand, are making quick tags and staying relatively fresh in this match. The Oompa Loompa landing a couple little punches there, but Cody Rhodes hits a spinning kick on him. Oh! Crossroads! Cody Rhodes got behind the Oompa Loompa, hit Crossroads out of nowhere! But the Oompa Loompa kicks out at 1.5. Beautiful job by Cody Rhodes. That move came out of nowhere. But the Oompa Loompa was able to still kick out of it. We said we needed a good showing for Cody Rhodes tonight, as that was a pretty damn good showing right there. It's another spinning neck breaker there as he tags in Ted Dibiase. Dibiase grabs him, twists him around, drops him. Oompa Loompa gets back up though. Gets behind Dibiase. However, Dibiase is able to get out of it. Wrenching on the arm a little bit there. Oh, and then just brute strength as he just runs and bulldogs his way right through the Oompa Loompa. Ted Dibiase, Dream Street! Dream Street by Ted Dibiase. Here's the pin. 2, 3. And Ted Dibiase gets the pin for his team as Legacy is able to retain the championships. And Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa's chance at the titles have vanished. Put on a decent showing, but Wonka got beat down early. The Oompa Loompa got beat down late. As Ted Dibiase and Cody Rhodes were able to just keep them isolated and keep themselves fresh, which made all the difference as they have retained the titles once again. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with an impromptu match tonight. It is Ronald McDonald versus Vincent Andolini. This was actually not scheduled for the card, however, we are bringing it to you anyway. A little bit of an extra treat for you guys. Give you guys a little bit of a rest between title matches and everything. As these two colliding here. McDonald, of course, a very talented superstar here. Takes down Andolini with that beautiful move. And Andolini is the Money in the Bank contract holder. He has an opportunity to cash in at any point in time within the next year to become the NWL champion. Hell, that could be tonight after Chaz and Keith's match. If the winner is so beat up and beat down, it's a proper moment for him. He could come to the ring and cash in the contract, becoming the new champ in the process. You never know, he could also hold on to it. He's got up to a year to cash it in. Doesn't have to do it right away. Just has to find the right moment that he wants, the moment that he believes that he can win a match against the champion. And that's when he will do it. Andolini, of course, was in action this past Wednesday against the other clown in the NWL, Pennywise. He was able to beat Pennywise with relative ease. Pennywise gave him a run for his money once or twice in that match, but in the end, Andolini was able to pick up the victory. So now he faces off against the other one that we have here. I realized just now we have quite a few clowns in the NWL. Pennywise and Ronald McDonald, both of them are actually very dangerous though, so they're not really your fun-loving guys. They're gonna make balloon animals for you. They're just gonna start popping you in the face a couple times. Make a balloon out of you. There's Andolini right now, bouncing off the ropes, delivering an elbow right to the chest of Ronald McDonald. Delivers an uppercut there. McDonald, though, trying to stop him, but Andolini gains control of the arm and wrenches on it enough. Grabs him again, picks him up, and drops him knee first onto his knee. It's good strategy, take out the legs of the bigger man here. As McDonald throws Andolini over the ropes and then just levels him off the ropes. As the action has now spilled to the outside. Andolini picks up McDonald and drops him back first onto the thinly padded floor out here. As that could be a difference maker there as McDonald is now laying out on the floor. Andolini gets back into the ring and makes some money signs there. He is Mr. Money in the Bank after all. Grabs hold of McDonald, delivers a nice uppercut there. Now has him in the corner, but McDonald able to get out of it. Lifts Andolini up to the top rope, and beautiful Hurricanrana takes Andolini down. It could be a little bit of a moral booster for McDonald, who has seemed to go a little bit stale in this match. Andolini has gained control as he gains control once again. Dropping McDonald onto his back there. Spinning kick by McDonald, though, levels Andolini. But it's only momentarily as Andolini throws him into the ropes. Turning him around, twisting neckbreaker there. As Andolini is right now in control of this match, delivers an elbow right to the face of McDonald from the corner, and then it's float over DDT. Drops the clown. Headlock by Andolini, delivers an elbow right to the temple. And then a drop kick, and McDonald's out on the outside again. Andolini coming out with him. Gets met with a nice kick to the gut. but does not deter him as he delivers a huge slam right onto the padded floor. Once again, McDonald's back is taking a huge amount of punishment in this match, especially on the outside. I mean, if it was in the ring, it might be a little bit better, but that floor, I'm sorry, no matter if there's padding or not, you still feel the concrete below, especially when you drop from that distance onto it. It is not going to feel good. Andolini takes McDonald, throws him down. Here's a pin. 1, 2. McDonald able to get out though. He's holding his head right now as he tries for a twisting kick, but Andolini caught him, now picks him up, puts him in tombstone and delivers it. Head goes bouncing off the mat there. It's now pin 3. Vincent Andolini has put away Ronald McDonald in this match. And it is another impressive victory by the Money in the Bank contract holder. He has been racking them up recently. Beat McDonald here, beat Pennywise this past Wednesday, and it would be a perfect night for him if he were to walk out of here as the NWL champion. We'll have to see if he cashes it in later or if he still is the contract holder at the end of the night. Strong words by Vincent Andolini, promising, saying that there is no doubt that he will become the NWL champion. Doesn't matter if it's Chaz Parker or Cowboy Keith that has the title, or even anyone else possibly, he will become the champion. Well, talking about championships, it is time for our next championship match. It is a huge one as the demented creature known as Carnage faces off against his rival Spiderman. He's been wanting to get his hands on Spiderman for a while now. Actually beat him in singles competition to get a match for the title. Now he will get his hands on him. We still don't know if he just wants Spiderman, if he wants the championship. All we know is that this match is coming up next, and it is going to be big, hard-hitting, and it could get very violent, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get it started and see what happens. Here it is, the NWL Intercontinental Championship is on the line as Carnage faces off against Spiderman, two Marvel rivals fighting it out in the NWL ring right now. As Carnage has been undefeated so far in the NWL, taking out everyone in his quest for Spider-Man, quest for the Intercontinental Championship. As right now the two of them kind of feeling out right now is Carnage with a nice drop kick there. Now just stands and waits. Grabs Spider-Man again and a nice uppercut. And right now it looks like Carnage is kind of toying with Spider-Man, delivering quick shots and then just kind of standing and waiting. He's playing with him as Spider-Man has had enough, flips over and takes him out. Spinning kick there, narc kick, and misses an enziguri though. That may be all Carnage needs, as now he's starting to get a little bit of speed. Goes after the arm of Spider-Man. In this match, I said going into this match, I did not actually hold much hope for Spider-Man. No offense against him, he's a great Intercontinental Champion, but this guy Carnage has put both Edge and Dolph Ziggler out of commission with injuries. After his matches with them, he viciously beat them down, saying that he was looking for Spider-Man. If he's willing to do that to those two, I don't want to even think about what he's willing to do to Spider-Man here. As right now, Carnage gains some speed going, some acrobatic maneuvers as Spider-Man hits a tilt-a-whirl DDT of his own. Both these guys are very proficient with high-flying abilities. They are willing to go to the skies to prove themselves and get a victory if they can. Carnage going after the arm there. Just grabs Spider-Man, puts in him submission right now. But the web slinger is able to get out of it. Ooh, and a huge spinning elbow by Carnage levels Spider-Man, throws him into the ropes as they collide in the middle of the ring. Carnage then throws Spider-Man outside and kicks him off the apron. And Carnage goes flying out of the ring, corkscrew-like there as he clips Spider-Man. Both men were down. Spider-Man finally getting back up to meet Carnage. As Carnage with a headlock, knees Spider-Man, picks him up. Oh, this could be bad. And slams him down. Back just bouncing off the lightly padded floor there. As both men get in at the count of 6. Spider-Man with a headlock. Delivers a clothesline, flips over. Another one. And we're going to go with 3 just to be sure. Third one with a little bit of emphasis there. This Spider-Man could be tired of Carnage and his games that he's been playing right now. Looking for a little retribution, looking for a little bit of payback, especially after taking out Edge and Ziggler. Spider-Man may be looking to get a little bit of vengeance for them. I will say that we do have an update on the Rated R Superstar Edge. He is projected to be back this coming up Wednesday. After Carnage's vicious assault on him, he's being cleared for medically for competition, so he will be back in action this coming up Wednesday. It'll be good to see him back in the ring. Hopefully he will not be facing off against Carnage anytime soon. That could be hazardous to his health. Because right now it is to Spider-Man as Carnage just laying into punches and kicks right there. Spider-Man with an innovative submission maneuver there. But Carnage gets out of it and delivers a slam to Spider-Man. Now flipping around and delivers a nice moonsault there, very acrobatic. Spider-Man throws Carnage over the ropes and pushes him down onto the ground. Delivers an elbow to the back of the head. Picks him up, tosses him back in the ring. And an elbow on the apron. Spider-Man gets back in, hits a standing moonsault on Carnage. Going on the outside apron, jumps off, and misses an elbow as Carnage able to get up in time. Ooh, nice enziguri kick by Carnage. As now he's wrapping up Spider-Man's legs, wrenching him now. Oh, and delivers a boot to the head, which slams Spider-Man down into the mat. Carnage throws him into the ropes, takes him down with a hurricanrana. Spider-Man needs to get back up, get back into this thing, get some momentum going, but Carnage flipping him down. It's not a pin this time, but we have seen him use that maneuver a couple times to actually win a match. Corkscrew off the ropes, another one, hits it for a second time. Carnage right now has complete control, it seems like, in this match, as Spider-Man throws him into the turnbuckle. Ties him up into this tree of woe. Spider-Man needs to figure him out, get something going right now, as Carnage toyed with him early on in the match, and I think that got into the head of Spider-Man a little bit, as now Carnage has just gained complete control, bullying his way with some huge moves, as Spider-Man picks him up, throws him down, off the ropes, dropkick right at a face. And Carnage, looking to be in complete control here, could possibly take a win away from Spider-Man, picks him up and slams him down. Spider-Man not moving right now. This is not good. This is bad news for him and his championship reign. Some elbows right to the face of Carnage, gets him out of that one. Spider-Man runs in but gets met with a hurricanrana. I think Carnage saw that one coming. Turns Spider-Man around, throws him into the turnbuckle, and a nice drop kick there. Flipping, spinning, and a nice moonsault by Carnage. He goes up to the top rope. And a beautiful swanton bomb by Carnage. It's a nice swanton bomb, banging on the ring right now as Spider-Man gets up, turns around. Carnage setting him up for the pedigree. Hits it. Carnage has hit that pedigree. Spider-Man could be out. 1, 2, 3. Carnage has just pinned Spider-Man. Carnage has pinned the Intercontinental Champion. Carnage has won the championship. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what I was afraid of. Toyed with Spider-Man to begin with, got him off his game, and then just took control of the match, made it look easy in the end. And with the swanton bomb and pedigree, Carnage has won the NWL Intercontinental Championship. And what a huge match, a huge victory for Carnage as he beats Spider-Man and has become the new NWL Intercontinental Championship. This could be bad news for everyone looking for that title because Carnage has looked almost unstoppable. I don't know if there's a man out there that can beat him if Spider-Man can't. And so we're just going to have to kind of keep rolling here right now as Spider-Man will get a rematch for that title down the line. It's up to him when he wants to get it. But it's now time for our next match of the night as CM Punk is facing off against Boom. This match is stemming from the fact that Boom nearly pinned Punk and became the #1 contender. CM Punk does not appreciate that, does not think Boom is that great of a competitor. He, of course, challenged twice for the NWL Championship and believes that Boom is below him. Boom looking to make a statement and beat the best in the world. Will he be able to do it? Let's go ahead and find out right now. So here we go, CM Punk and Boom squaring off in this match. This should be a very good match. Both of these competitors always seem to put on good matches. As CM Punk challenged Cowboy Keith at Over the Limit and Money in the Bank for the NWL Championship. He's been in the title picture since then. However, he was not able to win that Fatal 4-Way match to get another shot at it. Nearly was pinned by Boom. We've brought this up many times. It was mere seconds. Boom pinned Punk mere seconds after Chaz already had the pin on Sting. Chaz, of course, would then win it. But CM Punk did not like that he almost lost that match and almost gave Boom the #1 contender spot. Boom has been very impressive since debuting here. Actually was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Had a very good showing in that. Of course, Andolini won it and Boom did not. But he has been a very impressive superstar since coming over to the NWL. And he's looking to continue that impressiveness with a big win over the best in the world tonight. That would be a huge one for him. Probably the biggest so far that he has, especially here at SummerSlam. It's CM Punk and Boom right now trading punches, trading offense, kind of just feeling each other out right now. Been very technical right now. Oh, Boom hits a huge spear on Punk. Talk about technical. Boom throws all that out the window and just runs in and takes Punk out. Punk needs to kind of retaliate after that, get something big of his own. Nice kick there as he caught Boom and delivers a kick right to the back of the head. Boom flying in, hits a kick. CM Punk gets around Boom, gets to the back, but Boom able to get out. See, as I said, very, very technical right now. Both superstars able to get out of one of their moves. Most of the time is Boom showing a beautiful rolling move and then a kick right to the face. CM Punk grabs Boom, suplexes him down onto the ground. Nice fundamentals there as he wraps his legs around and delivers an elbow right to the temple of Boom. A couple kicks now as Boom delivers some right to the chest of Punk and then an elbow to the head. Knee to the head. This Boom right now, I would say, has control of this match for the most part. He's got Punk, lifts him up, but Punk, what a beautiful maneuver. It looked like Boom was going for a power bomb, but Punk able to slip out and toss Boom off of him. Great job by the straight edge superstar. This Boom able to get out of that submission that he had put on him. Flies in, but CM Punk ducks the kick. Lifts him up, throws him into the turnbuckle. Nice shoulder block there. As Boom now gets out. Throws Punk into the turnbuckle. Gets Punk up to the top rope. Goes up there himself. Flipping Hurricanrana as Punk gets thrown down to the ground. Boom now back up to the top rope. Flying in and hits a huge elbow. Boom with the huge elbow drop off the top rope. CM Punk now delivers a couple well-placed kicks right to the face. Flips over. Neck breaker there. Great job by Punk as he says that he wants to try and end this thing with a go to sleep probably. Boom catches the kick by Punk. Lifts him up. Punk gets out and drops him. Boom may have been thinking boomerang there. Punk though, with an elbow to the face again, and then a kick to the back. Boom pushes him aside, starting to hold his head a little bit. Punk flips over and neck breaker once again. Lifts Boom up, throws him into the turnbuckle. And CM Punk now in this match has seemed to gain control. Boom had it early on as Punk able to withstand the onslaught and kind of turn things around right now. Boom throws him off the ropes. Oh, and beautiful move by Punk once again. Another beautiful reversal. Gets a 2 on a pinfall attempt. Now CM Punk's got Boom. He's got him in the Anaconda Vice. CM Punk looking for the submission victory on Boom. Boom fighting it with all that he's got. And he's able to kick out of it. CM Punk showing some great moves right there. Rolls out of a attack by Boom into a schoolboy pin, and then after Boom kicks out of that, before he even has time to know where he is, Boom gets locked in the Anaconda Vice. But he's able to kick out of it. Boom shows his own resiliency in this match. He is not going to go down without a fight. He's going to give Punk everything he's got as a float over DDT there. Boom going back up to the top rope. Spinning leg drop just barely clips Punk as he gets back up on his feet and delivers a kick to the back of Boom. Boom grabs the arm of CM Punk, but he's able to get out of it. Gets behind him, gets into a headlock, gets into a front headlock, delivers a headbutt right to the face. Some more kicks to the back of Boom as CM Punk seems to be targeting that region. Spinning back fists there as Boom is on shaky feet. CM Punk knows this, lifts him up and throws him down. Punk takes Boom, throws him into the turnbuckle. Delivers a high knee and a running bulldog. That is classic CM Punk right there. As now he is looking for Boom to get up, wants him on his feet. This could be it right here, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk lifts Boom up. This is bad news for Boom. Go to sleep. CM Punk hits the go to sleep on Boom. Here's the cover. 2. Boom kicks out at 2.5. He is not done fighting yet. A super kick. Boom hits a super kick to CM Punk. There's a fury by Boom right now. Could be what he needs in order to get back in this match. Delivers a nice DDT there. Boom needs to get something going. And this could be it. Misses on the elbow though. CM Punk was able to roll out of it. Delivers a kick right to the gut of Boom. The two of them lock up. CM Punk gains control. Kicks him right in the gut again. As Boom gains control and throws CM Punk down. Another floating DDT by Boom is now rolls Punk over, goes up to the top rope. Spinning leg drop there by Boom. That time it succeeds, as the last one actually missed. Boom now wants Punk on his feet, turns him around, lifts him up. Boomerang! Boom hit the boomerang on CM Punk. This could be the big time win he needs. Pin 2. Punk able to kick out, as he is not going down without a fight either. This guy was competing for the NWL Championship, guys. This is an incredible match between these two. Neither one giving in. Neither one wants to lose this match. Both of them have a lot of pride, a lot of wrestling know-how as Boom flies in and hits him with his legs. Throwing all caution to the ring right now as he flies over the ropes. Looks to do his second time and hits. Could we go 3 in a row? Third time? Misses though, as Punk able to get out of the way. Boom now being lifted up by Punk, who's holding his abdomen right now, taking a lot of punishment there. So now he takes Boom and delivers a couple elbows right to the pectoral muscles of Boom, possibly weakening him up. Not going to be able to lift him up as easily anymore. As CM Punk now has Boom get turned around. Throws him down, locks him into the Anaconda Vice. He's in the Anaconda Vice again. And this time Boom can't get out. This time Boom has no other choice but to tap out. And CM Punk is able to get the victory on Boom. What an amazing match, ladies and gentlemen. As these two put it all on the line, put it all on the table, hitting each other with everything they had. And in the end, CM Punk is able to withstand a little bit more punishment and able to lock in the Anaconda Vice to get a big-time victory against Boom. His first CPV victory, and it's a big one. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here at SummerSlam. The NWL Championship is on the line as Chaz Parker goes one-on-one against the champion, Cowboy Keith. These are two hard-hitting guys, two guys who really want the championship. Chaz gained off two hard losses to Sting at Over the Limit and Money in the Bank. Looks to rebound here in a big way and win the title, while Cowboy Keith looking to retain it for his third time. Let's see which men can get the victory.
Every time I end up breaking you, you change into something worth keeping. Every time I'm close to saving you, you grow into a sin worth believing. You're everything I ever wanted, but it's never enough. You're never enough. I'll take whatever I can take, whenever I can take it, if it ever comes. I hate you when you're gone. I hate you turn me on. I hate the way I need you when I don't know where you are. I love it even more. It's all the same. Only the name will change.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event of the night, the NWL Championship Match, is underway as Chaz Parker is facing off against the champion, Cowboy Keith, in what is sure to be a hard-hitting, fast-paced match, as Chaz Parker has already made it that. Beautiful punches and kicks to begin, and then a springboard clothesline off the ropes. Chaz then gets slammed to the ground as Keith delivers a little bit of offense of his own. And this is exactly as I expected this match to be. This match is going to be a fast match. This one is going to be a hard-hitting match. I don't know if it's going to last that long if these two keep up that kind of intensity. And there is no reason why it shouldn't be. It is for the biggest prize that there is in the NWL, the NWL Championship. If you are not trying to win this match with everything you got, you do not deserve to be in it. Cowboy Keith knows that, as he was able to win the championship and then successfully defend it against CM Punk the past 2 CPVs. Chaz Parker, of course, has not had as much luck as Cowboy Keith has to CPVs. He actually lost to Sting at both CPVs, unable to pick up a victory until he beat Sting in the #1 Contenders Fatal 4-Way match a couple weeks back. That was his first victory against Sting, and it was a big one as it got him into this match here. Chaz now delivering a couple kicks to different body parts of the downed champion, as he is right now been on fire. He's been in control of this match from the get-go, it seems like. Beautiful drop kick and then a running kick right to the face of the champion, as he is coming in with some fire, some intensity. Beats Spiderman this past Wednesday night. Meanwhile, Keith was able to beat Boom this past Wednesday night. But right now, Chaz looking very good, very impressive in this match. Keith, though, nice drop kick there by him. Now delivering a kick to the arm. Keith then off the ropes delivers an elbow right to the chest of Chaz Parker, and now he's starting to build a little bit of momentum of his own. Starting to slow down Chaz, ground Chaz, speed things up of his own accord. This is what we kind of expected, kind of back and forth action. One guy gets a little bit of an advantage, then another. This Cowboy Keith already starting to hold his head. He's taking a lot of damage as an enziguri kick right to the head is not going to help matters. Chaz grabs Keith and twists him over with a nice neck breaker there. Now he's going to the top rope, waiting up there. You don't see Chaz going top shelf very often. He's waiting, misses a clothesline from the top as Keith came running in. Chaz, though, able to roll through it and avoid injury there. Keith, nice kick to Chaz, gets him in a headlock, spins around, gets into the back, delivers a belly-to-back suplex. Now a knee to the back of the head, as Chaz, been grounded right now, gets back up to his feet, misses a punch as Cowboy Keith able to get him into a submission, but Chaz Parker able to get out of that one. Now gets Cowboy Keith in a submission of his own, very innovative submission at that, but Keith able to get out of it. Comes running in but meets a punch by Chaz, and then an enziguri kick. As the champion is right now down on the ground once again. Chaz reclaimed control of this match. He gets thrown into the turnbuckle, kick to the gut, and now the champion grounding and pounding in the corner, delivering some kicks to him. Stomp, finish it off as he picks up Chaz. Takes him in a backbreaker there by Cowboy Keith, picks up Chaz Parker, picks him up again. Wasteland pin, quick pin on Keith. 3. Cowboy Keith with a quick pinfall on Chaz Parker. He has retained the NWL Championship. And out of nowhere, Cowboy Keith is able to hit a backbreaker, then pick him up, hit Wasteland, go for a quick pin, and I don't think Chaz even knew it was hitting him at the time. He may have been out of it or so dazed that he was not even able to respond to the pin. Cowboy Keith retains his title once again. He is still the NWL champion. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end tonight. What an amazing CPV SummerSlam was. It was a loaded card, and it was loaded with big-time, hard-hitting matches. What a night of action. Tag team champions were able to retain their titles, as was the NWL champion. Cowboy Keith still holds the championship. No cash-in by Andolini, no victory by Chaz. he is still the champ. However, the one man that isn't a champion anymore is Spider-Man. Carnage was able to beat him down and get the victory. He is the new Intercontinental Champion, and I fear anyone that wants to go up against him because he is not lost and he has looked dangerous as hell against all challengers. That is it for our show tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Come on, tune back in this coming up Wednesday to see the aftermath, see what happens in that show. As I mentioned earlier, Edge will be making his return to the ring. Don't know who he's facing yet, but he will be back in action after that vicious assault by Carnage. Hopefully he's not looking to get some retribution on Carnage because he's coming off a huge win and I would not want to be in the same ring as him right now. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed tonight's episode, please go ahead and leave a like as well as any comments you may have down below. Otherwise, I'm KJ and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.